What's up, PC builders and gamers? Let's talk about M.2 versus SATA SSDs and the speed differences you might be experiencing. You've likely seen both technologies and wondered which one is truly faster and when it actually matters. An M.2 SSD uses the PCIe interface directly, similar to graphics cards, allowing it to significantly outperform traditional SATA SSDs and even optical drives. This means it can read and write data much faster, typically anywhere from 500 MBs to over 7,000 MBs depending on the specific model and the available PCIe lanes. However, not all M.2 SSDs are created equal. Some use the older SATA protocol despite being physically M.2. These function identically to standard SATA SSDs. On the other hand, the SATA SSD strictly uses the SATA interface, usually via an internal SATA port multiplier or directly to the motherboard's SATA ports. Its maximum sequential speed is capped around 550 MBs, which is significantly slower than the fastest NVMe M.2 drives. So does this really matter? Gaming, the difference between a SATA SSD and a slow NVMe M.2 is noticeable in loading times, while a fast NVMe M.2 barely registers. For creative work like video editing, the faster speeds of an NVMe M.2 SSD can dramatically reduce render times and application loading. However, a simple SATA SSD is perfectly adequate for most users and much more budget-friendly. Key takeaway is to check the specifications of your SSD. Is it truly NVMe? And for most users, a high-quality SATA SSD is perfectly fine unless you're building a high-performance system or need extremely fast storage.